You stay up late. You wake up early. You try harder than yesterday. And still, no one claps. No one notices. No one even asks how tired you are. Here's the scary part. It's not that your effort doesn't matter. It's that effort is invisible. Let me explain. Have you ever cleaned your room, top to bottom? Wiped the dust, folded the clothes, lined everything perfectly. And then your mom walks in and says, "Why is the towel on the chair?" That moment hurts more than we admit. Not because of the towel, but because your brain goes, "Wow, so none of that mattered?" That's what unnoticed effort feels like. You give your best and the world responds with silence. And silence is loud. We grow up believing effort equals appreciation. Work hard, get noticed, feel valued. But real life plays a different game. Real life says, work hard, and maybe we'll talk about it later. Most effort happens behind the scenes. People only see the final result. They see the exam result, not the nights you studied. They see the fit body, not the days you forced yourself to work out. They see the successful business, not the years of self-doubt, failure, and instant noodles. Effort is like Wi-Fi. Everyone complains when it's slow, but no one thanks it when it's working. And here's where it starts breaking you. When effort goes unnoticed, your brain starts asking dangerous questions. Why am I even trying? Am I not good enough? Does anyone care? You don't quit because you're lazy. You quit because you're tired of being invisible. Let's talk about that quietly painful moment. You help people. You listen. You show up. You do more than asked. But when you need support, it's suddenly seen at 3:47 a.m. You start feeling like a background character in your own life. And here's the brutal truth no one says out loud. Most people are too busy surviving to notice your effort. It's not cruelty. It's distraction. Everyone is fighting their own silent battles. Bills, expectations, anxiety, comparison. So your effort doesn't register, not because it's small, but because their mind is already full. Still, knowing this doesn't stop the pain, because humans are wired to want acknowledgement. A simple, "I see you," can recharge someone more than sleep. That's why unnoticed effort hurts so deeply. It feels like emotional starvation. Now here comes the part that really messes you up. When no one notices, you start measuring your worth by reactions. Likes, replies, compliments, results. No reaction equals, "I must be failing." You post something you worked hard on. 2 likes, one from your cousin, one from a random bot named CryptoKing_official. Suddenly you're questioning your entire existence. And the worst part, you keep lowering your expectations. At least someone saw it. At least they didn't criticize. At least, that's how effort slowly breaks you, not loudly, but quietly. You don't collapse, you shrink. You start doing the bare minimum emotionally. You stop explaining yourself. You stop sharing dreams. You stop trying as hard. Not because you don't care, but because caring without recognition hurts too much. Here's a strange thing, though. Some of the strongest people you know are strong because they were ignored. They learned to move without applause. They learned to show up even when no one was watching. They learned self-respect before respect from others. But let's be honest, even strong people get tired. So how do you stop this from breaking you? First, understand this deeply. Effort is not a performance. You're not here to constantly prove your struggle. Not everyone needs a front row seat to your hard work. Second, stop waiting for validation from people who don't know your journey. A person who never walked your road can't measure how far you've come. Third, and this is important, start noticing your own effort. Sounds small. It's not. Say things like, "That was hard and I did it." "I showed up even when I didn't want to." "I didn't quit today." That's not ego. That's survival. You don't need a crowd to make progress real. Fourth, choose where you invest your effort. Some places will drain you no matter how much you give. That's not effort. That's leakage. Not every room deserves your energy. Not every person deserves your overthinking. Not every job deserves your soul. And finally, this one hits hard. Your effort is building something inside you, even when nothing changes outside. Discipline, patience, self-trust. These don't show up on Instagram, but they show up when life punches you. One day someone will notice. Maybe a boss, maybe a stranger, maybe just your future self looking back and saying, "Damn, I didn't know how strong I was." And if that day takes time, it doesn't mean today was wasted. Some effort is not meant to be seen. It's meant to shape you. So if no one noticed you today, I did. And more importantly, you should. Because the fact that you're still trying, still caring, still showing up, that already means something.